Hey there.
You're gonna see some serious shit.
Welcome back to the Kel-n-rich Show. My name is Kel, and this is my awesome husband and musical tour guide, Rich.
Literally back at it the morning after I introduced Kel to Love Bites, which stimulated a whole treasure trove of understanding about kind of what your sweet spot is for now, right?
Yeah,
we all change. We all go through, our attractions to different types of music and movies and books and just everything. People, outstanding reactions last night. And what was key about it was I started to understand really what you're looking for. It was totally clear. So we're going right back to at least to the sound that I think you're looking for, and at least the persona. And this is Zakk Wylde and Black Label Society.
Oh, I love the Zakk Wylde.
Suicide Messiah.
Okay.
We'll talk about the significance of the song. We'll have the lyrics up in the little corner right here, and you can either watch them or not. But I'm selfish. I don't want you to be bogged down watching the lyrics. You have a whole lifetime to read lyrics. You only get one shot to hear a song for the first time. So
That's true.
let's see what Kel thinks about this. Let's see how well I know my wife.
Well, I'll read the lyrics if I can't understand what they're saying, because I don't know. You know how sometimes the accents, I can't quite make the words out. Like, it was Twister. I said Twister, and you said, no, it's Drifter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I might look down at them if I'm having
Sure.
a hard time understanding.
Sure. I don't think so. Not with this song.
Oh,
But,
okay.
well, we'll see.
Well, you never know.
All right. So
right.
I need a sound effect worthy of Zakk and Black Label Society, Prince of Darkness. Like we're here. We're in this rabbit hole.
Okay. That's what it would be like if I was listening to them in concert in the front row.
If we hear a knock at the door, we're just gonna ignore it because it's the neighbors thinking that someone was just bludgeoned in the head with a sharp object against her will. Better. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I like it already. Ah, yeah. Yes! Can you make the words bigger, please?
For you, anything.
Thank you. Oh. Yes. Totally. You nailed it.
Step inside, I've been waiting here.
We've been waiting here.
Bow down, you chose your maker. Never gives, he's always a taker. The electric birds and you
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh.
Yeah.
What they said.
bow down, you chose your maker. He never gives, he's always a taker. Electric burns and fuel the fire. It's just a suicide messiah.
That was a metal sandwich that I just ate.
Bow down, you chose your maker. He never gives, he's always a taker.
Yes.
Bow down, you chose your maker. He never gives, he's always a taker. Electric birds and fuel the fire.
There's more.
For the hedonist, there has to be more.
Always.
Must.
Always.
Must.
More.
Very Iron Maiden-esque, eh?
I have no idea what it is. Oh, yes! I need to fly off the top rope like Jimmy Superfly Snuka and I don't know, suplex or something Mozart into plugging it in. That was amazing. More, please. Now. Right now.
So,
Yeah.
okay. Mikey, Stevie, Johnny, Mary, Susie. I think she likes it. All right.
So I have to,
All right. You talk, and I'm gonna set up.
okay, so I have to tell you, you know when we're playing ping pong with
Okay. I'll go with you. Yeah.
the Boca Fairy and her ridiculously outstanding bodyguard. So you know how I focus, and when I
Yes, it's
focus,
scary.
when I focus on something, I have tunnel vision. So I'm really great when it comes to doing things that require that kind of focus. And I feel like Neo, when he was being juiced up with all the data.
I know Kung Fu.
I know.
That part?
That kind
Yeah,
of.
we
I
reference
feel
that a
like-
lot here.
I feel like that I need that kind of input with metal. I need more music. Put it in my ears constantly. Flood the brain with music. Of this kind.
Welcome back, Kel.
Oh,
Welcome back, and nice to see you on this leg of the journey. Very cool.
thanks.
Hopefully, you have someone special in your life. It could be a friend, it could be a mother, it could be a
Child.
lover, it could be a child. It doesn't matter.
Pet.
Wife, pet, dog, snake.
I was just thinking boa constrictor.
That's because we're psychotically linked.
We are not psychotically, but
psychically.
make psychically.
Yeah, and you can find their so-called sweet spot.
Or many of them.
Nice to find the sweet spot. All right, let's go.
Okay, yay.
So this is
Who is
from
this?
Same Black Label Society.
Love it.
Okay.
Love it.
And this is from their. Well, this is an earlier album. Crap, I can't see the year of the album. 2002.
Okay.
And by the way, we did No More Tears last night. On his first album, Black Label.
Who's his?
Zakk Wild.
Okay.
He did a cover. They did a cover of No More Tears. Okay. And
Which was not what we heard last night.
well, he did a playthrough of the original song that he did with Ozzy
Right.
in 1991,
Right.
92. But what I realized and remembered it, because I'm not really up on my BLS, history and stuff, but I was looking, oh my God, they did a cover on their original album from 2001, and it was a bonus track, and I haven't heard it.
Oh.
Yeah, so another video. Okay, I think that'd be really cool.
That means we get to do another video.
Yeah. All right, so here's Bleed For Me from
Okay.
the album 1919 Eternal 2002. So it's probably either their second or third album. I'm not really sure.
Are they still together?
Yes.
How long have they been together for?
Over 20 years. 22 years.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. And we'll come back with Ozzy's new album, since you're liking Zakk Wild so much. And that sound, he did some guest spots on Patient Number 9. Here we go.
Yeah, so good. Thank you for doing this with me. This
My
is just
pleasure.
amazing.
Ooh, we got lyrics.
Oh, fun. I know Kung Fu.
Okay, looks like we have some lyrics.
Yay.
Put those up.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay. I'm so excited.
Tell me if you want the lyrics bigger, okay?
Yes, please. Thank you. Oh, we need to go see them in concert, like right now. At the front.
It's 9 Inch Nails-esque, eh?
Oh, yeah.
But different.
So good.
This grave of life I give to you. Ignore what was, you know it's true. Realms of fear, they speak the truth. What has passed, I hand to you.
Going on the list.
Bleed for me, I bleed for you. Embrace me, child, I'll see you through. Bleed for me, I bleed for you. Embrace me, child, I'll see you through. I'll see you.
I can see why people are inspired to learn the guitar. Good Lord.
I'll dig the hole and bow my head to see you smile. I face my death. Realms of fear, they speak the truth.
I love their sound.
What has passed, I hand to you. Bleed for me, I plead for you. Embrace me, child, I see you through. Bleed for me, I plead for you. Embrace me, child, I see you through. I see you. Bleed for me, I plead for you. Embrace me, child, I see you through. Bleed for me, I plead for you. Embrace me, child, I see you through. I see you.
Totally works.
Again, more. Right now. Come on.
Okay, last one. Because we have more to do, and we only have a certain amount of time. One more. Do you see what I have to live with? For me. I know your hearts are breaking for me. And just, oh, Rich, what a bum rap you have. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do the song Stillborn. I know you haven't heard it. It was on the list. And what I will say about the last two songs, okay? Suicide Messiah is obviously, not obviously, but it's about heroin addiction, okay? Or
I would
any
never have guessed
any
that.
drug addiction. And Zakk wrote it, I believe it was after Scott Weiland. It's either he was really having a hard time and he got arrested multiple times. I don't think it was when he passed away, but again, you guys let me know. This is just going back in the history of my metal head, or metal head, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's a song about we're waiting for you. You know, it's like, ooh, that's freaking wow. Like maybe I'm waiting for you as a drug, but we're waiting for you, which is like deep. You know,
Yeah,
it's like,
that's profound.
oh, so just things like that in that song. I can't say it's my favorite BLS song because a lot of them are just all great. I can't like you. I can't really rank them.
Yeah,
There's
right.
each one is so good. That's why the one that we just did. You're saying more. I'm like, okay, well, what do I love? What do I love? Okay, this one. All right, so let's do Stillborn because the Prince himself is invited to sing along with Zakk. So you're gonna have to give me a sec. So if you can just freeze and unfreeze. I love that face.
stop. Okay, now I'm in disbelief that I have gone my entire life without listening to this. I now know what all of you feel when you're like, God, how could she have not? How could I have gone through 47 years on this planet without listening to this band? How is that possible? They're so good. They're outstanding. I might need a minute here. They're so good. It's so good. It's beyond good. Okay, I'm done. Not really.
No, you can have a moment. I'm just gonna read my metal rock star cards. Richie Blackmore.
No,
Specialty
okay.
guitar.
I'm
Deep Purple. Tony Iommi. Look, there's Tony.
Okay, sorry. The shock, the horror.
We're back.
I think we're back now. I finally understand what it is you feel when you say that, and when all of you. They're so unbelievably talented. Every note, every riff, every lyric, every sound. Okay, I'm ready.
And then I hear the people saying, God, she likes everything. She loves No, she doesn't. Watch other videos.
I
Anyway.
don't think I've reacted like this so much.
Yeah, it's an amazing little sweet spot, and there's a lot of I wouldn't say Ozzy haters, but he's had a questionable career and done and been certain things that turned off a lot of people.
Okay.
But that's not what we're about right now. We're
Well-
about getting Kel back into the song.
Yeah, we'll talk about Ozzy later because I don't know any of that. So I just know his music.
Continuing.
I don't know the man.
Ready?
No, yes, no, yes, let's go do it.
So empty, just a shell of man. On this I understand. The feelings I once felt are now dead and gone. I waited here for you for so very long. I waited here
You heard it, right? That part?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I waited here for you. The feelings I once felt are now dead and gone. I waited here for you for so very long. I waited here for you so long. I waited here for you so long. I waited here for you so long. I waited here
Good. I'm just gonna stop. I can't. Oh my goodness. I feel like Metal Sleeping Beauty. I feel like I'm waking up again after a very long musical slumber. Might have had to do with a small, near fatal pit bull attack.
Woke your ass up. Tell you what.
Why do I feel like this is new? I shouldn't.
Well,
we've been on this channel for years. Why do I feel like this
you
is
said
new?
it. You're hearing things differently now.
That's true. I am. That's true. My hair.
You bashed your head into that door to escape the attack.
I did.
Got a concussion, clearly diagnosed. Had another concussion.
And a third.
Yeah, from
Fainting because of the
so
first.
your head's been rattled a bunch of times, but also I think you've had enough experience listening and watching me get into certain rhythms and certain things that I think that what you've been craving for, and we've kind of alluded to it, is groove metal. This is 30 tons of groove metal piping directly into your ears. That's groove metal at its best.
I don't even know what groove metal is.
You know,
Yeah, that stuff. Yeah.
that's what we just kind of listen to. So
Yes.
so you love those riffs, which is why and the progressions, right?
Yes. And the
That's-
harmonies.
Yeah. and
I
what-
like complex music.
Yeah, but it has to have a groove, and it has to be, shall I say, masculine, but at least have a powerful, maybe masculine, sometimes feminine, right? Some bands will do it for you, but your sweet spot is like southern metal, groove metal, desert rock, dirty, grimy, gringy, fucking face contorting, side sliding badassness.
Yes. Yes.
It's nice to discover this.
Yes, that's perfect.
And some music, and again, I'm just touching on the more popular bands, okay? If I say a band that's not very popular, people aren't going to know what I'm saying, and you're not going to remember. But some Pantera songs and some Slayer songs are just too much of something that the groove metal gets lost, right? A band like Korn, which we have sampled, you don't like because it's just too slow and kind of dark and kind of...
Yeah.
Again, I'm just using terms that I hope aren't going to offend.
We're not trying to offend. We're just...
It kind of meanders in that slowness. Mm-hmm. Candlemass, kind of Black Sabbath that's too slow. You like to get up and go. Like you like thrash.
True.
You like thrash metal.
I do.
You like the Metallica and the
I
Megadeth.
do.
Blah, 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 blah,
I
blah.
do.
You love Rob Zombie,
I do.
right? We haven't even done a Rob Zombie.
9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, and you know, some of what
So
Zakk
good.
Wylde does is, you know, he brings that kind of industrial metal and that, you know, that even some of that new metal sound, right? I mean, I am by no means an aficionado on this stuff. I know enough to be a little bit dangerous, but I think enough to make you, you know, research yourself. But just careful about listening to Ozzy's Boneyard, because I'm going to play a song and it's going to be like, oh yeah, I heard that the other day. It's really cool. And it's
Oh.
like, stop.
Well,
But
I'll turn it off.
The agreement is I'm going to give you a list of songs that's on the restricted list.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
And sometimes, to be honest with you, like I've said the other night, I'm not in the car a lot by myself. And I'm usually just zipping here and there, and I catch a song partway through. It's very rare, unless you and I are taking a trip somewhere, like the
That's good.
chiropractor's on our block kind of idea.
keep doing what you've been doing. Keep exposing yourself the way I don't want to restrict you. Just there's certain things that I think we
Yeah.
should just avoid until we get in front with these guys and share these moments. These last 24 hours have been just a real eye opener for me, and I kind of knew it. I kind of knew that she was a groove metal princess. You should see her shows. I mean, before what happened with her and the attack, you know, we would be at rock shows, and Jared's guitar is behind us, and we're always reminded that he's here. He is here with us.
In spirit.
And, you know, his music was extremely pointed at rhythm and groove and the riffs. I mean, you'd be a chugging maniac if you studied guitar. Like you'd be just like you would just you would just be chugging all night long.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain.
Be very, very interesting. So now we know
Fun.
more of what Kel's into. Now let's think about the other bands that you've introduced me to. Typo Negative. Now, how does Typo Negative relate to what we just heard? What are some of the elements when you think of some of your favorite Typo Negative songs? And a new Typo Negative album was just reissued. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's one of their best ones. So I think we should definitely check that out, the remastered versions. Yeah. So what elements, Kel, are similar or...
It's a heaviness to the... It's melodically heavy, you know, like it's dense. I can bite into it.
Does it have to be up tempo?
No. Okay, let's take movies. I don't like watching people suffer in life. I don't like watching them suffer on the screen.
Right. Well, we just heard lyrics about heroin addiction and getting swallowed up by that, and
but I didn't know that that's what that was.
Bled for you, all that stuff.
Right, and for some reason that doesn't seem as offensive as, as some of the, like Saving Private Ryan, watching people get blown apart.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
It's right in your face. It really is that. It really can't be too much more than that.
There's nothing left to the imagination. I didn't know that song was about drug addiction and heroin.
Gotcha.
So I implied my own meaning of what it meant to me, not knowing why it was written. So like that last song that we just listened to.
Stillborn.
The lines are, I've been waiting here for you. Waiting so long. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm like 47 years late to your party, Black Label Society.
Gotcha.
You've been waiting for me. Sure you have been, because, you know, I don't know what
I love it. So you're really, you know, you're in the, what these lyrics mean to me versus trying to figure out what the author was looking to say.
Because I would never presume to assume what anyone else thinks or feels or why they write.
That's cool to apply it to you and not get busy and wrapped up about what the song really means is what he was really trying to say. That's cool. I like that.
I don't know, but
I like that. I usually come from the place of I really want to figure out what Scott Weiland was talking about. I really want to find out what Ozzy was saying. I want to find out what Rob Halford was. Where's he going with that? But that's me.
Oh,
sorry, I may have interrupted you.
No, not at all. I've never thought of it like that. I always think of how the lyrics impact me, how they make me feel, how do they make me question my life. It's like silent lucidity. It felt like they were talking to me.
Nice.
So
I get that. Sorry, you continue.
Same thing with this last song. I've been waiting for you so long, and I'm like, oh God, I'm waiting for me too. I mean, seriously, thank you for waiting and making this song that was made in, you know, the 1990s. 2002. Yeah. I'm 22 decades behind schedule, but you waited, and you made this song knowing that there'd be tons of us who were going to arrive late. Yay! So I don't try to assume that I think that I know what the lyrics are about, because when I write poetry, as you know, I've written an entire book of poetry for you. No one can guess why I wrote, what prompted a poem.
Yeah, that's cool. What I was going to say, I'm glad you mentioned it, is eventually I come around to that. I come around to that after I guess it's my process. I guess I want to connect both with the music, the parts. I kind of, at least in this environment, I'm kind of, I'm listening to it fully, but I'm also attracted to certain movements, certain parts, certain, highlights that, and then the lyrics. What are they trying to say? What's the song about? And that's just my personality. That's like how I play pickleball, or how I play squash, or how I played football, or I was a wrestler. I'm always trying to find out the game kind of thing, right? Versus later on hearing a line and saying, "Oh, that's really cool. I really like that. That relates to what you're saying, how it relates to my life." And that's cool. That's a nice message, or whatever.
Well, and I also think that this is the the age of technology and the age of research. Everything that you want to know about pretty much anything is on the internet.
Sure.
And so as we're on this channel, excuse me, as we're on this channel, one of your roles that you've chosen for yourself is researcher. You are looking stuff up, whereas I'm the person you were when you were 10 years old, listening to that song for the first time, going, "Oh my God, who is this? This is Elton who? I need more of this." I'm at that 10-year-old phase musically where I want to know why they wrote it, and that's great, and it's fantastic, but if I never find out, I still loved it, and it made an impact on me. The lyrics hit me like a train. This is why we have to be careful with what the messages are. Because I internalize them. I don't externalize them.
And then what happens when you internalize them?
Well, it depends what the lyrics are. It depends what I think the song is about.
Well, let's take the other night we did Snuff by Slipknot, Corey Taylor, the acoustic. So have you internalized that, or is that internalized? Because
I didn't know the external story. I don't know why he wrote it or what it was about, except for what you've told me, which was really after the fact. And
by the way, that's the video called Kel Draws the Line, and we're going to be doing a follow-up to the part 2 of that video.
What we realized, or what I realized in that moment listening to that song that I will never want to listen to again, is that it opens up my own pain. And I don't want that. Who wants that? I don't want to revisit that heartbreak from 30 years ago. The sky is bright. I got my stallion. We're flying with the unicorns. Fairies. It's all good. I don't need to go back there. So music transports me to a place with the things that they write. And it's an internal adventure because I don't know the external story 99% of the time.
But you'll also have an external, it's kind of a visceral reaction that comes externally, which is, I don't like that sound. Like, we've done a lot of videos, you guys, where I brought some suggestions that, you made, or they're popular, and we turn the camera on, turn the lights on, everything, and Kel's like, no, I can't. I just can't. And I'd be like, okay, well, how about without the video? And she's like, yeah, no. And without, pushing the issue and freaking torturing you for the sake of what we do here.
Well, this is supposed to be fun.
And that is the takeaway message.
That's all this is
what
fun.
This experience is, and taking everybody along with us and sharing the fun, is it really is the positive. It really is.
Yeah.
In the midst of a song like, No More Tears, which is about a serial killer. Spoiler alert.
Maybe we shouldn't tell me what the songs are about.
So, happy Thanksgiving.
Maybe we shouldn't wreck it. But then again, I'd be rocking out to a song about a serial killer, which really doesn't make me very happy.
Now, here we go. Back to what you said.
I have to think about that.
When Ozzy and those that collaborated with him or to make that song a thing, right? Who knows what the inspiration was? It could have been just a flash of, I won't even use the names of the serial killers, but he saw a a documentary, and it stimulated him to take that idea of a serial killer and then just splash it up on the board and say, I'm going to write lyrics about this. But a lot of those lyrics aren't about a serial killer. They're about the experience of feeling like there's no hope, feeling like this is the only solution. Suicide Solution, one of his songs, right? It doesn't have to be about mutilating people when it's a song about a serial killer. You see what I mean?
Right.
Is she buying it? No, I'm serious. Does it have to be taken to the extreme? Like you said, you can make it whatever you want to make it. No more tears. You know, the Giants lost. No more tears. You know, like...
I think I need to go think about all this.
That's a good day to do that. I'm going to go spend with family.
Yes.
Going to have some pies. We made some pies.
We made delicious. A friend of mine who's in her 80s gave me a recipe that was her grandmother's from England, and it's this old English pie, and it's the best apple pie I've ever had. So my greatest endeavor today is for us to have baked it and for it to go down people's over their lips and through their gums and for them to love it.
Yep.
And now I can go about my day feeling renewed because we heard some music.
Oh, last thing. We're so glad that you guys stayed for the end of the video, because this is truly mind-bending, okay? I'm going to put up a slide here, and this compares... compares... We have the Apple Watches. Okay, we just got the Apple 8, and she got the whatever it is. Anyway, it tracks our sleep, and it does a really good job. Well, last night, I snore a bit. If I'm on my back, if I get turned over, if I turn myself over, I won't snore. But anyway, it can upset Kel's sleep, and she can't have earplugs in too long because they start to bother her. Anyway, we do Love Bites last night, and then we did Zakk Wylde playthrough.
We did how many songs last night?
Oh my God, we did 4 plus another 2. So we did No More Tears, a playthrough by Zakk, and then the actual song by Ozzy and Zakk and the rest of the band. And we woke up, and our sleep patterns are identical. When we when we fell asleep, when the deep sleep happened, when the core sleep then moved to REM sleep, and then back to, maybe she woke once and I didn't, but I'm talking like for a minute. And what did you say that you've discovered about the experience last night, and then what the sleep evidence showed, and how you felt when you woke up?
So I still don't sleep very well most nights, and I woke up this morning feeling fantastic, and I think it's because we listened to all that metal last night, and it's like a metal lullaby.
Truly.
Better than melatonin.
And it was 12:30 in the morning.
It was so good.
And we woke up, and we both, what we do is we both kind of look at our Apple Watches or the iPhones, and we look at the data, and they're literally identical.
Yeah.
And that's when Kel said what she said, which was, I just slept like a baby.
Yeah.
And it was fascinating, just fascinating. So we're gonna test this theory. Now, the whole channel's not going to always be metal. It's going to be a lot of prog. It's going to be a lot of stuff. And I have the next one queued up, which we'll turn the camera off, and it's going to be a complete curveball for you.
Okay, I love curveballs.
And I want to see what happens. Okay, but cover your ears for a second. So take your headphones off, please, and I'll tell them what it's going to be. Country. Plus. Okay, Kel. So we'll see how that goes. But I've chosen a very special one.
Okay.
And,
let's do it.
All right. Thank you for this.
Thanks for being here. And thank you for playing such wicked music.
It's my pleasure. I'm starting to know you more and more. I like it. Happy day to all of you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
We happy?
Yeah, we happy.